On this millennial review, we're checking out the Milwaukee M12 2401 R2 tool set. This tool set comes with two different tools. Comes with a impact wrench as well as a ratchet, 12-volt battery, and should be ready to go out of the box. We're going to pop this out, check it out, I'll let you know what I think about it, and go from there. So let's get into it. So on the back side of the box, you can see there's going to be a bit of information about this particular tool set, and we'll go ahead and cut open a little flap to be able to start to peel into it. Now this is one of the special buys that you can get with a couple of things in it, and in fact when we remove the packaging, you're going to see that it's coming with this nice tool bag. This tool bag has Milwaukee written on it, which is nice to see. Seems to be of pretty good size here, somewhere in that range of maybe 15 or so inches tall. And let's jump into the inside. So the reason I got this was I was actually looking for a secondary impact, and it was cost effective to buy this one because it's going to come with the charger. Of course, an owner's manual, not that anyone's going to read that. A little bit more about their tools, 300 plus tools. Isn't that good to always brag about, I guess? But basically, by the time you find an impact only on its own, and then you add something like the battery to it, it gets so expensive anyways, you might as well get one of these sets. So in the box is going to be the Milwaukee impact wrench, or rather I believe they call this one specifically a screwdriver. It's a little bit lower spec, but you can still see we've got 15 positions, including that drill position. It's going to have a quick release for those 1/4 nut inserts for driving bits, stuff like that. And then the other thing that we're going to have going on here is we will have power indicator for how much charge. So we'll take that battery. I'm curious how much came in the charge, but give it just a little squeeze. You can see 2 bars out of the 4. Now forward and reverse, nice little setup. Pretty basic screwdriver impact setup here, but this was pretty nice. I wanted one of those as a spare to just live in the truck, even if I didn't have my tool case with me. But this was the part that really threw it over the edge for me. So this is what would basically be considered a ratchet. So this is one of the M12 ratchet setups. You can see it's pretty neat, small head, of course, forward, reverse, just on the head mechanism right there. And then this is going to take a 3/8 socket, can slide right on. Pretty cool. Put battery into place. You can see even though I'm pressing the button, nothing's happening, and that's because underneath you've got a little lock. So this particular lock we should be able to push forward. And now you can drive some screws. Now this particular ratchet is not going to be overly powerful. It's going to produce about 30 foot-pounds of torque up at the head. This would be great for driving a socket on, and then you can actually use the whole lever as a mechanism to be able to kind of rotate that nut snug. But this was a nice addition for what would have basically cost about the same if I just bought the screwdriver setup and the battery. And along with that, you got the bag, which I do like to have those Milwaukee bags, and of course an additional charger. So it worked out pretty well. Well, anyways, go ahead and let me know your thoughts on these two things. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to this Millennial Review.